you are able to be compensated in that situation, and you should contact the construction company. Let's go to Dennis in Orlando. Dennis, you're on News Talk WDBO. Go ahead.
Good morning, and thank you very much for taking my call.
You're welcome.
This is kind of a strange and bizarre homeowners association deal, and I want to teach them a little bit of a lesson. I was suspended for 60 days from my restaurant and clubhouse, and for a disagreement with a gentleman regarding Haiti. Now, there was no... Dennis, regarding what? The country of Haiti.
Haiti, okay, I got you. I just did not understand you.
Okay, and I hope you can hear me now. I just went under a bad area. I'm on a cell phone. And I had just flown in. He had just flown in. Both of us work out of the state, and we had just a slight disagreement. So he sent a letter saying that I offended him, and he left the club.
Okay.
In turn, I was set up to have an appointment in front of a committee member, a committee meeting. It was set up 3 times and detained. I finally attained that committee, and 2 people on that committee I've had disagreements with. I was on the board of this homeowners association, and one person completely slandered me in that committee structure. And I've just now gotten my suspension for 60 days and no longer allowed to have an alcoholic beverages on premise for the rest of my entire career at this club.
Well,
And,
Dennis,
go ahead.
So let me stop you for a minute. First of all, I find this a bit fascinating because, we get all these phone calls from people who don't pay their HOA fees and these issues and concerns. Here you are, you're paying it, and yet they are banning you from the clubhouse. I have never in 30 years of law practice heard of such a thing happening. I suppose it does. So, Dennis...
They're going on the Florida state statute of homeowners associations, and I want to teach them a lesson so hard and so long that they'll never do.
Well, Dennis, let me ask you this: when this disagreement occurred, Dennis, were there any witnesses to it?
Yes, there were. There were a ton of witnesses, and they all sent letters to it, and the letters all stated that we had an altercation.
Dennis?
None of the letters stated that I used any verbal abuse or that I raised my voice.
When you say altercation, do you mean you touched each other?
No, there was no touching.
Okay, so...
We had a disagreement.
Okay.
A verbal disagreement.
Meaning no bad words were spoken?
Never even raised my voice. I said, come on, Wayne, we've been friends for so long.
Okay. So, Dennis, let me say this, that, I suppose if push comes to shove, you can get this issue in front of a judge. But, Dennis, I'm going to suggest that you're going to spend thousands of dollars to accomplish this, and what would you accomplish?
I am more than willing to do it.
Okay. Then, Dennis, I would suggest if this is really important to you that you would call our office next week, and we would be happy to assist you with this. I think the goal, Dennis, would be for the judge to hear the facts and say this is not reasonable. Dennis is reinstated, and if this is important to you, Dennis, our office would be happy to pursue it to you.
Okay, can we take this offline so I can get your office number?